Don and Cheryl welcome Toby Mac.
What's going on,
Good
y'all?
to see you,
You are the man that has put fun into music of all types. What motivates you? I mean, you just keep bringing in new artists and mixing it up and doing different things. I never know what to expect on an album other than I'm going to be just blown away.
That's a nice way to put it. No, I mean, you know, man, I love diversity. I call my music gumbo. Put all the seasonings in, baby. I want okra, sausage, mix it up and see how it comes out. But I just like variety, and I definitely think, you know, that injection of fun is a big part of what I do.
Right.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, too, because you've had, if you want to call it that, secular success. I mean, you could have gone anywhere. You've chosen to really minister to the youth that fall. How come you stayed on that path?
I just keep writing lyrics that are based on my perspective, based on my life.
Right.
And my life is, you know, my faith in Christ is like the center of my life.
Yeah.
So everything else sort of lays out after that.
Yes, I think it's important. Your music is real reflective of that the Christian worldview isn't confined to Sunday morning. It's Monday through Sunday, and it's falling in love, and it's meeting an old friend, and it's going to the store, and it's seeing something happen.
It's tripping and falling.
Exactly.
It's relationships gone bad, relationships gone good, you know, mending the bad ones. It's all those things.
You think about people in many different ways. You have a record label, Goatee, that you're taking care of everybody on, and you also have a new foundation, Erase. Tell us a little bit about that. You're busy.
I'm a little busy, but, you know, I asked for it, so I got it. Erase is really, you know, just traveling the world and realizing the privilege I had to grow up in a metropolitan area, seeing people from all races, successful and unsuccessful, not pigeonholing a race and putting them in a box and saying that's what that race is, but realizing that there's diversity at the top and there's diversity at the bottom and there's diversity all in between, and we need them all. So Erase really has started to just open people's hearts and minds to their neighbors and getting people to maybe consider moving out of your comfort zone, or maybe forgetting what your grandparents thought about it, but opening up to what we are today.
Well, he's moved out of his comfort zone. They just adopted twins. What were you thinking? Are you sleeping? Are you anything?
Man, the payoff is a beautiful thing.
You have a little boy who's 5, and then you decide to adopt these children. What brought that about? Because that's a big decision. And a big commitment from your wife.
I got to tell you, the door just opened up. I mean, we weren't really seekers. You know, we weren't seeking that. We had looked into it once, and we backed away because we just thought, man, we really need to have a peace about this. It doesn't need to be some whim, you know, where we, you know. So we sort of backed away, and then literally a lady walks up to us and you know, and says, hey, we barely know this lady. She's like, I don't know if you guys have ever considered adoption, but there's these twins that need a home. And the supernatural side of the story is a man and I had just started this month-long. We were going to pray every morning together for a month that we would have twins.
Wow.
So it's like this was the 5th day of us praying together every morning, and a lady walks up and says, I don't know if you've ever considered adoption, but there's these twins that need a home.
Wow.
And it was just like, and the lady went to our church, so it's like she knew a little bit about us, but she definitely didn't know we had ever considered adoption. So it's like we just felt like, well, you know, and we looked into it, and it was just like everything was so easy, and I know so many couples where it's so hard that we're like, man, you know, God has given us a window. You know what I mean? Let's rock it. Let's bring them on in. So it's cool. It's cool. They're beautiful babies. Marley and Moses. It's a boy and a girl. They turn 2 in a couple days, and we've had them for a year and a half now.
That's spectacular. Wonderful. Well, now between feeding the children and doing bads, you're working on a new album. What can people expect to hear? Because when this airs, it's about street dates. So what can people look for from Toby Mac?
It's been a process. I've been touring the whole time that I've been making this record. So I usually will take like 9 or 10 months off and just make a record. This record has really been life music because I haven't stopped my life. You know, it's pouring out.
This is real world, isn't it?
You're riding them in the carpool line.
It's like, Because when I get home, it's not like I can just stop my world and go to the studio every day. It's like I have to, when I'm home on those rare occasions, I need to be with my family.
Right.
I need to be dad, yeah. So it's like, it hasn't been easy to do this record, but I think better things come when things aren't easy.
Up next, a special performance by Grammy winner Michael Tate.